Welcome to the show. Welcome to Future Shock. I'm Edward St. Pé. And, this big news, we always talk about the latest developments with Tesla and XAI, things that Elon Musk's up to. Well, a big thing that was unveiled last week was they're moving this gigantic, the biggest supercomputer center in the world, basically. They're building it in Memphis is the place they're building it. So we've got a story that will talk about some of the impact that's going to have on Memphis economically and such. That's big news, and so we'll take a look at that. Also, a little bit more about ChatGPT 4.0, some of the benefits in using it. It's really mind-boggling, some of the things you can do with it. I've got it, and we've worked with it a little bit. It seems like it's a person that you're talking to. It's kind of conscious. You can ask it a question, it will talk back to you, and basically it remembers everything that you've done with it, even in the early iterations. So if you've worked on graphics or if you've worked on whatever it might be, now, when you ask it, it can remember all those things and talk back to you as if it is a conscious being. So it's pretty amazing, really. So a little bit more on what ChatGPT 4.0 does. And ChatGPT 5, it says, according to this story, it will make ChatGPT 4.0 look like toddlers play. And so ChatGPT 5 is, in the works for this coming year. Supposedly, it's right around the corner. Supposedly, we don't know, but we'll take a look at that. Okay, first off, let's go to this story. This is a news story out of the Memphis market talking about some of the impact they're expecting from Elon Musk's the XAI project coming to Memphis, and they're going to build the largest supercomputer center in the world. Let's take a look.
Joining us at 10, I'm Pepper Baker. The global tech businessman is eyeing Memphis as the site of his new artificial intelligence company, XAI, and along with it, possibly the world's largest supercomputer. ABC 24's Desmond Nugent is here to break it down. And Desmond, what kind of impact could this have in Memphis?
Pepper, this multi-billion-dollar opportunity doesn't just impact big companies such as FedEx, AutoZone, or St. Jude. One local nonprofit organization believes it could open doors for minorities.
This is a transformative moment for Memphis. This is a transformative moment for the world.
The energy has transcended in Memphis, with Greater Memphis Chamber announced billionaire Elon Musk bringing what's called the world's largest supercomputer to Memphis. But what exactly is a supercomputer? Mark Gillenson, a research professor for the University of Memphis, says it used to be described as one large mainframe computer. Now it's referred to a cloud or server farm. He says this could boost student enrollment on campus.
This would give us a living laboratory, a local living laboratory, to do further experimentation with, hopefully to have students do internships there and learn more about the technology.
While it's still undetermined how many jobs the supercomputer will bring, what has been confirmed, the multi-billion-dollar investment will need data scientists, computation engineers, and positions that focus on coding. Meka Egwegwa with Code Crew, a nonprofit organization that teaches AI to kids and adults, sees this as a chance to bridge the diversity gap in the tech world.
We must bring diversity to the table with respect to AI so that we can also ensure that we're shaping it around its privacy, ethics, and social science concerns.
Gillison believes this supercomputer is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity which could elevate the city to become a global high-tech hub if the supercomputer is used correctly.
The question is he going to bring in more people, in effect as a think tank or a research center, to figure out more ways of using the technology?
ABC 24 is still trying to get direct answers into how infrastructure demands will be met here in the Mid-South. Tonight, we received a joint statement from multiple environment groups, such as Protect Our Aquifer, who say, quote, "We encourage Elon Musk and XAI to build solar for the site and invest in a great water reuse facility, reduce the strain on the water supply and electric grid, along with hiring from low-income and disadvantaged communities to boost the local economy." For more information, go to abc24.com/now. Pepper.
Desmond, thank you.
So I'm sure they'll have to work out some of those details, but progress is moving into the south, and it kind of makes sense because the infrastructure is there. There's a lot of power in that area. That's why I think he chose that. So it's got the power needed to do the work, and also it's in the south. It's not in the Rust Belt. It's down here in the south where people want to come, in the Sun Belt, I guess you could say. And so it's a great thing. I think it's going to be a really huge development for the South in general, and hopefully will lead to many other things that will be on the leading edge of high tech going forward as it relates to AI and such. So it's really it's a great breakthrough for the South, because Memphis is not that far from the Gulf Coast where we are, just just on the other side of the northern portion of this state, basically. So it's really good. So, okay, that's a little bit on the latest on XAI and the development of the largest supercomputer center in the world being based in Memphis. That's the plan right now, if they can work through these last details. Okay, let's go to a video that's going to sort of depict some of the things you can actually do with the ChatGPT 4o, the new iteration, which has come out just a few weeks ago. Let's take a look.
You are the CEO of OpenAI. Your company is the maker of ChatGPT, which has taken the world by storm.
So I'm going to open the ChatGPT desktop app. Okay, so I just shared some code with you. Could you give me a really brief one-sentence description of what's going on in the code?
This code fetches daily weather data for a specific location and time period.
The new ChatGPT 4o desktop app for Mac takes things to a whole new level. We're talking about mind-blowing features that go way beyond simple text generation. This will transform the way you work and unleash a wave of creativity you never thought possible. But what exactly can this AI assistant do for you? Let's explore 9 insane things you can do with the ChatGPT 4o desktop app. Number 1, email management. Managing your emails can be a time-consuming task, but the ChatGPT desktop app offers a solution to simplify this process. With this app, you can streamline your email management by using its advanced capabilities to handle responses more efficiently. When you receive an email that requires a reply, the first step is to take a screenshot of the email. This can be done quickly and easily, capturing all the important information in the email. Once you have your screenshot, you can upload it to the ChatGPT desktop app. The app will then analyze the contents of the email from the screenshot. Using its powerful AI technology, it will generate a concise and appropriate reply for you. This feature is particularly useful if you have a busy schedule and need to respond to multiple emails quickly. Instead of spending time and effort crafting each response, you can rely on the app to create a well-written and professional reply in seconds. This means you can focus on other important tasks without getting bogged down by email management. Number 2, image creation. With the DALL-E integration in the ChatGPT desktop app, you can simply type in a description of the image you imagine, and it will transform your text into a visually appealing graphic. This process is simple and can save you a lot of time compared to creating images from scratch or searching for suitable visuals online. For instance, if you are working on a presentation and need a specific image to illustrate a point, you can describe what you need in the app. DALL-E will then generate an image that matches your description, providing you with a unique and customized visual aid. This feature is also ideal for bloggers and content creators who often require high-quality images to enhance their posts and make their content more engaging. If you need a cover for a book, create artwork for a digital campaign, or develop unique visuals for social media for your creative projects, DALL-E can produce images that align with your vision. The ChatGPT desktop app is set to further enhance its functionality by introducing direct download options for generated images. This upcoming feature will streamline the process, eliminating the need for manual saving and ensuring a smooth user experience. Currently, when you create images, you need to save these images manually. While this process is straightforward, the new direct download option will make it even easier. Once an image is generated, you will be able to download it directly from the app with just a click, saving you time and effort. Number 3. Content summarization. The ChatGPT desktop app offers a powerful feature that allows you to extract key information from lengthy articles or reports effortlessly. This feature is designed to make summarizing web pages much easier, eliminating the need for manual copying and pasting, and saving you valuable time and effort. For example, if you are conducting research and need to review multiple sources, the app can quickly summarize each article to speed up your workflow. You can focus on the most relevant information and make informed decisions faster. This is also helpful for staying updated with the latest news or industry reports, as you can get the gist of long articles in a fraction of the time it would take to read them fully. To use this feature, simply input the URL of the web page or upload the document to the ChatGPT desktop app. The app will then process the content and provide you with a clear summary. Number 4. Code generation. When you need to create a web page or replicate a particular design, you have to write the HTML and CSS code manually, which can be time-consuming and meticulous work. However, with the ChatGPT desktop app, you can simply take a screenshot of the web page or design you want to implement. Upload this screenshot to the app, and it will analyze the visual elements and generate the corresponding HTML and CSS code for you. This can be very useful for web developers who are working on tight deadlines or managing multiple projects simultaneously. This means you can spend more time refining the design, adding functionality, and ensuring a smooth user experience. This feature is also beneficial for designers who might not have extensive coding skills. By providing a quick way to generate HTML and CSS from visual references, the app bridges the gap between design and development, making it easier for designers to bring their visions to life without relying heavily on developers. Number 5. Translation. With the ChatGPT desktop app, you can easily overcome the language barrier. When you come across content in a language you're not familiar with, whether it's on a web page or within a document, the ChatGPT desktop app can assist you. Simply input the text you want to translate and specify the target language you want it translated into. The app will then provide you with an accurate translation, allowing you to understand the content more effectively. Similarly, if you're communicating with colleagues or clients who speak different languages, the app can facilitate a smooth and more efficient collaboration by ensuring that everyone is on the same page. The ChatGPT desktop app also supports multiple languages, making it versatile and adaptable to diverse linguistic needs. Whether you need to translate text from English to Spanish, French to Chinese, or any other language pair, the app can accommodate your requirements. Number 6. Photo analysis. The ChatGPT desktop app is useful for extracting information from images. For example, if you receive a business card during a networking event, instead of manually typing the contact information into your digital address book, you can simply upload the photo of the business card to the app, and it will analyze the image, identify any text present, and convert it into editable text format. This saves you time and effort while ensuring accuracy in capturing the details. Similarly, if you have documents or handwritten notes that you want to digitize for easier organization and access, the app's text extraction capability comes in handy. You can quickly convert the text within the images into digital format, allowing you to search, edit, and store the information more efficiently. This feature is useful for tasks such as data entry, research, and information management. Number 7. Social media engagement. A lot of people agonize over every response when it comes to social media engagement, especially when they have a lot of interactions to manage. With the ChatGPT desktop app, you can streamline this process and respond promptly and meaningfully to maintain a positive relationship with your audience. Just input the tweet or comment you want to respond to, and the app will assist you in crafting a thoughtful, engaging, and personalized reply tailored to the specific context of each interaction. Whether you're addressing a question, acknowledging feedback, or starting a conversation, the app provides suggestions and guidance to help you create a response that resonates with your audience. Additionally, the app can help individuals and businesses that are active on social media save time and maintain consistency in their social media interactions. Number 8.
Okay, so you can see a lot of different uses for ChatGPT 4o, and it's out. I mean, so you can use it now. I've been kind of experimenting with it, and there's some elements of it that are really a lot further advanced than ChatGPT 4. ChatGPT 4o, the O is for Omni. It does a lot of things that the original ChatGPT 4 does not do. You can communicate, we can talk to it, and it'll talk back to you, for one thing. I was doing that, but I was having to go through a process to get that to happen before, but now it does it automatically. So it's pretty cool. So that's the latest on ChatGPT 4o. This program is brought to you by the Pendragon Apothecary in downtown Ocean Springs. And we are a forward-leaning wellness shop. We've got many different teas, various tinctures. We've got all of the mushroom powders, chaga, reishi, lion's mane. All of those are here. And so it's an interesting wellness store. It's online at pendragonapothecary.com. Here's an example of a new tea that we just got in last week. It's called Headache Hero. And it's supposedly the best headache remedy that you can find, according to the lady who wrote this review. She said it's the best ever. And so it's called Headache Hero. And what's in it? It's organic and wild-crafted herbs. It's raspberry leaf, skullcap, California poppy, dandelion, lemon balm, and burdock root. You steep it. It says 1 tablespoon in the cup of water. Okay, you can put a little more if you want, and steep it for 5 to 7 minutes. Although you can steep it longer and then heat it up again. So if you steep it longer and kind of work it, you can even get more of the nutrients into it. But this is Headache Hero. Those herbs are known to help with that kind of a situation. So if you have a headache issue, or if you know somebody that does, have you tried something like this? Herbal tea for that problem. Well, here it is, Headache Hero. It's put together exactly for that reason. And you can take a look at our website. There's many things on there that you may be aware of. Some of these things, maybe not, like Blue Lotus tea. We've got Blue Lotus tea, we've got Blue Lotus tincture. It's another flower that's used for, we get it at the apothecary, we get it from Thailand, and it comes in and it's basically something that helps with anxiety. So it helps you sleep, but it knocks off the edge and makes you feel better, a little happier. Anyway, it's kind of an interesting product. One of the many products we have here for your forward-leaning health needs at Pendragon Apothecary. Okay, that's it for our commercial break. Now let's continue with our program. Okay, now the biggest AI news of the week, the biggest AI news of last week, that's, I guess, what I should say. Let's take a look at this clip. This will be a series of bits that came out during the week regarding AI, and let's take a listen.
AI infrastructure is going to be one of the most important inputs to the future.
We need artificial intelligence to help us explore the universe. It's not about replacing the human in the loop. In fact, it's about empowering the human.
This week's AI news cycle has been jam-packed with mind-blowing revelations, captivating developments, and tantalizing debates. Whether it's the unveiling of revolutionary new AI technologies, the launch of innovative AI-driven initiatives, or the impassioned discussions about AI's role in society, the AI world has once again proven to be a hotbed of excitement and intrigue. Here are the 7 biggest AI news of the week.
That's the power, and I know it's not as satisfying as saying, here's each thing it will do.
Number 1, Microsoft unveils Phi 3. Microsoft has unveiled the Phi 3 family, a collection of open small language models, SLMs, praised for their efficiency and affordability. Developed through innovative training methods, these models surpass larger counterparts in language, coding, and math tasks. Sonali Yadav, Principal Product Manager for Generative AI at Microsoft, envisions a future where customers can choose from a range of models tailored to their needs. The first member, Phi 3 Mini with 3.8 billion parameters, is now accessible through various platforms like Azure AI Model Catalog and Hugging Face. Despite its compact size, Phi 3 Mini outperforms models twice its size. Additional models like Phi 3 Small, 7B parameters, and Phi 3 Medium, 14B parameters, are on the horizon. Luis Vargas, Microsoft VP of AI, highlights the versatility of these models, catering to diverse customer requirements. SLMs offer the advantage of on-device deployment for quick AI experiences without internet connectivity. Potential applications range from smart sensors to farming equipment, promising privacy by keeping data on the device. While large language models excel at complex tasks, SLMs offer a viable option for simpler tasks like query answering and summarization. Microsoft's approach focuses on curated data and specialized training, reducing computational costs while maintaining performance and reasoning abilities. Inspired by bedtime storybooks, Microsoft's innovative data filtering and generation approach led to the creation of high-quality data sets like Tiny Stories and Code Textbook. The team meticulously curated synthetic data, emphasizing quality over quantity to enhance model performance. Number 2, DHS launches an AI safety board that omits Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk. On April 29th, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, DHS, unveiled its new Artificial Intelligence Safety and Security Board. This board aims to ensure that AI is used safely and securely across critical U.S. infrastructure. Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas announced the establishment of the board following President Biden's executive order last October. The order emphasized the importance of safe and trustworthy AI development and usage. The board's main job is to guide critical infrastructure stakeholders, such as pipeline operators and internet service providers, on using AI responsibly. Mayorkas stressed the dual nature of AI, acknowledging its potential to benefit the nation while also posing risks. He emphasized the need for adopting best practices to mitigate these risks effectively. According to the DHS, the board will help the department anticipate and counter threats from hostile nation-states, particularly through AI-assisted cyber attacks. In its 2024 threat assessment, the DHS highlighted the potential for countries like China, Russia, and Iran to exploit AI in targeting U.S. economic security and critical infrastructure. The board's composition includes influential figures from big tech, but notable absences, such as Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk, raise questions about the government's stance on open-source AI. Mayorkas clarified that social media companies were intentionally excluded from the board. This decision sparks speculation about the influence of their platforms or their open-source AI approach. The ongoing debate over open-source AI models persists, with some accusing companies like OpenAI of fear-mongering to maintain control over their proprietary models. While some companies advocate for open-source AI, others like Meta and xAI have released their models as open weights, challenging the dominance of closed models. Number 3, Synthesia's AI video avatars now feature emotions. Generative AI, which produces detailed text and images from mere prompts, has captivated the public's imagination. Yet, upon closer inspection, imperfections often emerge, like odd fingers, shifting floor tiles, or inaccuracies in math problems. Synthesia specializes in video creation, specially tailored avatars for businesses to produce diverse content such as promotions and training videos. Their latest update introduces avatars based on real humans, boasting enhanced emotional expression, precise lip syncing, and more lifelike movements when generating videos from text inputs. Unlike competitors such as OpenAI, which targets both consumers and businesses, Synthesia focuses solely on perfecting human-like avatars for enterprise applications, like training and marketing, just like Perplexity's emphasis on refining AI search. This strategy has helped Synthesia carve a niche in a crowded AI market, where sustained value matters more than initial hype. Their new expressive avatars, generated entirely by AI, utilize large pre-trained models to mimic human speech patterns and gestures, providing a more authentic experience. Also, traditional avatar-based video tools stitch together pre-recorded clips, but Synthesia's avatars generate responses dynamically, aiming for a less robotic and more natural appearance. Before this update, over 200,000 users across 130 languages had created over 18 million videos using Synthesia's legacy avatars, highlighting the platform's widespread adoption and utility. Number 4, NVIDIA acquires Run AI for $700 million. NVIDIA, known for its AI hardware, is acquiring Run AI, a Tel Aviv-based company. Run AI simplifies managing and optimizing AI hardware infrastructure for developers and operations teams. Although the deal's specifics remain undisclosed, insider sources indicate it's valued at $700 million. Previously, rumors hinted at a possible $1 billion acquisition, but negotiations concluded smoothly, possibly with a price adjustment. NVIDIA plans to maintain RunAI's product offerings and enhance its roadmap. This integration aims to bolster NVIDIA's DGX Cloud AI platform, empowering enterprise customers with enhanced compute infrastructure and software for AI model training, especially in generative AI scenarios across multiple data center sites. RunAI's roots trace back to its co-founders, Geller and Dar, who conceptualized the platform during their studies at Tel Aviv University under Professor Meir Feder's guidance. Their vision was to create a platform capable of distributing AI models across various hardware setups, whether on-premises, in public clouds, or at the edge. While RunAI faces limited direct competition, the concept of dynamic hardware allocation for AI workloads is gaining traction. Grid.ai, for instance, offers similar software for parallel AI model training across GPUs and processors. Despite being relatively young, RunAI amassed a significant Fortune 500 customer base, attracting substantial venture capital investments totaling $118 million before the acquisition. This acquisition marks one of NVIDIA's most significant moves since acquiring Mellanox for $6.9 billion in 2019, signaling its commitment to strengthening its position in the AI infrastructure market. Number 5. OpenAI faces complaint over fictional outputs. European advocacy group NOIB has lodged a complaint against OpenAI regarding inaccuracies in ChatGPT's generated information. They claim this breaches the EU's data protection rules, stating that personal data should be accurate and rectifiable under the GDPR. According to Marcia de Graaf, a data protection lawyer at NOIB, false information, especially about individuals, can have serious consequences. Companies like OpenAI struggle to ensure their chatbots comply with EU law when processing personal data. The GDPR mandates data accuracy and grants individuals the right to rectify and access their data. OpenAI admits its inability to correct ChatGPT's inaccuracies or reveal its data sources due to ongoing research challenges. NOIB cites instances like a public figure receiving incorrect birth dates from ChatGPT to highlight the issue. Despite requests, OpenAI refused to rectify or erase the data, citing technical limitations. OpenAI claims it can filter certain data, but not without hindering ChatGPT's functionality. It also failed to adequately respond to access requests, breaching GDPR requirements. NOIB urges the Austrian Data Protection Authority to investigate OpenAI's data practices and enforce GDPR compliance, including rectifying inaccuracies and imposing fines. European privacy regulators have already taken notice, with actions taken by the Italian Data Protection Authority and the European Data Protection Board. Number 6, Sanctuary's new...
Okay, we'll have more on that tomorrow, a couple more to go through. But you can see that a lot was going on last week in the world of AI. And we've got another video for you tomorrow that is talking about what ChatGPT 5 is going to really mean. How will it be different from ChatGPT 4 or 4.0? According to the video, it's going to make it look like toddlers play. That's the quote. So it's going to be an exciting advancement in AI when ChatGPT 5 comes out. If they call it ChatGPT 5, they might call it something else. Probably, possibly will. You know, it could be they could leave the numbers behind and just rebrand it. But we'll find out. Hopefully, this year. Okay, well, that's about it for the show. Thank you for being with us for this particular program, and we hope that you'll join us every day as we explore the world of AI here on Future Shot. I'm Edward St. Pé. See you tomorrow.
Yesterday is yesteryear. Set your sights for tomorrowland. Future Shock is here to help you make your stand. Ready, set!